Mike Noon. Welcome back to, I don't know what number video this is. We're somewhere through it. I initially said I was going to do 20 videos. It's probably going to end up being a lot more than that because there's so much I have to share with you. Competition. It's a fact of life. It's a fact of business. There are other people out there who are selling the same products and services that you are. The thing is, with the internet, geographical boundaries no longer exist. I have websites whereby I'm #1 for very, very competitive keywords in different geographic locations in the United States of America, where my primary markets are. I live in New Zealand and I live in Thailand, but I can do business in the United States. I can do business in Canada. I can do business in the UK, in Germany, in Australia, in Thailand, in China and the Philippines. And Malaysia and Indonesia, you're starting to get the picture. There are no borders anymore. There's a guy called Stephen Brooks. Some of you teach hypnosis, do you not? I can think of at least 3 or 4 of you that do. There's a guy who lives in Thailand in one of the northern cities called Chiang Mai. It is the former capital of Thailand, way, way back, around 1600 and something. And he teaches hypnosis. And he does live trainings in Chiang Mai, I think twice a year, and he trains twice a year somewhere in London, somewhere in West London or in Oxford, Cambridge, somewhere in that kind of neck of the woods. The other thing he does is he offers free hypnosis training to people who sign up to his website, and he's got a kind of semi-sophisticated sort of customer acquisition funnel. But what happens when you sign up is you get 12 months, 1 year of training on hypnotism. Absolutely free. And you've got to be sort of thinking, well, that makes it a little bit challenging for you, who's maybe relying on a Yellow Pages ad, particularly given that about 70% of people now do their first search for information online. This is research from the United States of America. I don't know what the figure is here. It's probably similar, because this thing about what happens in America happens here 5 years later, that has shrunk, that's compressed as a result of the information avalanche that we are currently facing. That's one example. Clean language. Now I know there's at least one person in Christchurch who teaches clean language and very, very good at it. There's also another lady that lives in the UK in London. Her name is Judy Rees. She was a co-author of the book Clean Language. She co-wrote it with the guy that actually developed Clean Language. He was a New Zealander, and I don't recall his name. And she offers a 12-week online course on clean language, and you can get that at xraylistening.com. And it's really good. I mean, I've been through it all myself, and I thought, wow, this is really good value for money. Absolutely free. She does various coaching certification courses, as live events, and makes some money that way. So she has got this 12-week clean language training online for free as her customer acquisition model. I think it would be challenging to maybe compete with that, because the quality of the videos is actually very, very good. It's all HD, high definition. There's another guy in Los Angeles in California, and this guy is a clinical hypnotherapist, and he bills himself as being the hypnotist to the stars. He was probably listening to Richard Bolstad when he said at the Trainers Intensive in Auckland in 2008, what you guys should do is you should set up your own International NLP Association, because the ones that are out there at the moment, with the exception of the IANLP, are not particularly well organised. And as far as I know, the Intergalactic NLP Association is still available as a name. I've kind of thought about that, but I can't be bothered, it's too much work. But this guy, Steve G. Jones, has set up his own NLP association. And he teaches people the prac and the master prac online. And he charged, I don't know, it was somewhere around about $149 to become a certified NLP practitioner accredited by this international association. I don't recall the name of the association, but Google him, it's interesting. And he does the same thing with the master practitioner level. And I think he's also got a trainer's course. Here's the thing, you never actually have to meet this man. It's all done online, it's all virtual. So these are just some of the things that you're up against competitively. So, how does one survive against that kind of competition? I want to talk to you about another organisation. It is known as Agora Financial. It is a marketing company. In 2003 or 2004, Agora Financial had a turnover of something in the region of $5 million a year. By 2009, that turnover had jumped to $380 million. Here's how they did it. It's a little bit like what I was talking about earlier on with the you, Bob kind of thing. They do it through cross-sells. Cross-sells are where I have got a database of, I don't know, 100,000 people, for example. And I email my list and I say, you know, that Bob character in Wellington, he's just written this really wonderful book, and I was so impressed by it, I felt compelled to write a review. And you write a review, and there's a little link there to Bob's book, where it is on Amazon or on the Borders website or on the Apple website, and they can buy it. And by having multiple products and multiple services, multiple P's, products, and services, you start to dominate the market. And I can hear lots of people going, I don't want to dominate the market. That's fine. I don't want to be put out of business by guys like this. Because, as with a lot of things from the USA, their model is crush the opposition, dominate it, take the world over. And I know it's a generalisation, but hey, you know. These people are using very, very sophisticated marketing systems. Most of the stuff that you provide as an NLP practitioner, master practitioner, coach, therapist, consultant, these guys have already got it covered. What are you going to do when they take your ball away? When they take your business away? Because they will. It's the way of business. It's about competition. And the only way to beat competition is through this. Cooperation. And for those of you who used to watch Sesame Street, it's a C word. Cooperation's a C word. By working together, producing multiple products and multiple areas of where NLP can be applied. Here's the thing. NLP can be applied in so many different ways. In sports, in medicine, all the different iterations of that, in psychiatry, in coaching, in education, in business. And most of it's being left on the table for other people to come and sweep it up. I just think that's a bloody shame. I think that's a shame. Because together we can do amazing things. We can make this world into something, a planet that people want to live on, where everyone gets what they want and wants what they get. And that's what the Christchurch training is about. It's not about marketing, except in the broadest sense. It's about sitting down and agreeing on how we can all cooperate together to be the change we want to see in the world. This is Mike Noon. I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to have a cup of tea and calm down. Have a great day.